With only 3 games left in Jalen Clark's freshman season, here is a look at his stats: 152 attempts, 527 yards, and 7 touchdowns, and then 12 catches for 60 yards and a touchdown receiving. That's all done by me. He does not catch the ball in simulation, but we are going to go ahead and get through the remainder of Jalen Clark's freshman season here, and then from there we'll hit the off season, see how much he progresses as far as attributes wise, and then we will kick off his sophomore season against whoever we're going to play. Hopefully it's a home game. The 2 games that we've played here in the series are games on the road. So we're going to go ahead and simulate the rest of his freshman season. So as we simulate here, if you guys are enjoying this series, leave a like and comment. The support is a lot, and it means a lot to me, and it means a lot to the channel. So we really appreciate it over here, and I look forward to putting out more content. If you guys saw my community post, Madden 24 is going to be coming out with an update finally that's going to fix the draft class bug. So we will be starting our Pittsburgh Steelers franchise on the channel here very soon. I hope you guys are excited for that. I know that a lot of you guys have really loved the PlayStation 2 era games here on the channel, and it's really what has propelled my channel over the last couple of weeks. But I hope you guys are excited for that, because I am excited to get into some modern day football. Also, one more thing, this is kind of a test for me as well, because this is the very first time that I'm recording a video late at night while the rest of the family is sleeping. So hopefully the audio isn't too bad and you guys are able to hear me well. I mean, I'm not trying to talk very quiet, but at the same time, I'm not going to be talking at my normal volume because I don't want to wake anybody up. So we have simulated the rest of the season, and Reggie McNeil, senior quarterback out of Texas A&M, is your Heisman winner. Matt Leinart and Dwayne Jarrett finished 2nd and 3rd. Chad Henne finishes in 4th, and Maurice Jones-Drew finishes in 5th, which is kind of interesting because Reggie McNeil is a guy I've never heard of. Matt Leinart, Dwayne Jarrett, Chad Henne, Maurice Jones-Drew, all guys that I've heard of. Reggie McNeil is the one guy I've never heard of, and he is your Heisman winner. So we went 3-8, and that means we're not going to be making a bowl game. And if you look at our schedule here, our last 6 games we lost. So it was not a successful season at all. We need to get better. But at the end of the day, this isn't a Stanford dynasty. This is a Jalen Clark race for the Heisman. So that's the main goal here. So this is Jalen Clark's freshman season here. 203 attempts for 699 yards, 9 touchdowns, fumbled the ball 3 times. And then looking at his catching, 13 catches for 71 yards and 1 touchdown. And it looks like he is a NCAA freshman All-American. So that's actually a really good thing. We're going to take a look at all of that stuff here in a second. So one thing that I think is very interesting is UTEP went 12-0, and they're going to be facing off against Georgia in the Rose Bowl for the national championship. So that's interesting. And then looking at the Orange Bowl, it's Michigan versus Florida State. Fiesta Bowl is Connecticut versus Texas A&M. The Sugar Bowl is Iowa versus USC. That's going to be a pretty good game right there. And then that is just about it for the bowl games. Here's another big one: LSU and Oklahoma in the Cotton Bowl. So without further ado, since we did not make a bowl game, I think it's about time that we wrap up Jalen Clark's freshman season. We're going to go ahead and simulate all the bowl games, and I think we can look at the All-Americans, but I'm honestly not sure if you can or not. But that little symbol next to Jalen Clark when we were looking at his stats does indicate that he was a freshman All-American. So the NCAA has placed Stanford on probation. Below are the penalties imposed: 10 less scholarships for 2 years. I don't know what caused that. I mean, we are a very high academic school, and there's no reason that we should have had players getting in trouble. So this is kind of interesting, but this does not look good for the Stanford program and Jalen Clark's future to potentially play in a Rose Bowl or a national championship. It is all about individual awards at this point. Here's a look at some records here. Chad Henne breaks the school record for passing yards in a season, and we're going to go ahead and advance to the off season. So here we are for year number 2, as we have upgraded dorm rooms. We're not in that smelly, small, compact dorm room. We are in the sophomore dorms now, and there's a lot more space, and there's a lot more to not look at. I was gonna say look at, but there's not more to look at. It's the same exact stuff. So I'm gonna go through here, find the important stuff, and then we'll get into our first game here in year number 2. So we are starting the season off as second team All Pac-10, and we are a 78 overall with 82 speed now. So a little bit better here in our sophomore year. Still not where I would like to be. We're still a power back, low speed, but we're going to try and break as many tackles as we can with the 82 break tackle, which will give us a 78 overall. So I'm excited to see, can we, break 1,000 yards this season? That's the goal, at least for me. So we are set to kick the schedule off against San Jose State. It will be our first game at home, at least in the series so far. And when we look at our schedule here, it's a pretty challenging schedule. It's pretty much exactly what we had faced a year ago. We do play Navy again this year, but I'm not going to be playing that game against Navy. I just want to switch it up, play against different teams. But I am thinking about potentially playing at UCLA this season. We won't be playing against USC for the same reason that we won't be playing against Navy this season. But I think UCLA, then you have Cal here, then you have the big rivalry game against Notre Dame. That could be a fun game to play. So we'll have to see how the season shapes up before we decide which games we want to play this season. Like I said, we'll play 2 to 3 games per season, but we will be playing against San Jose State to start the season off. Hopefully we can run the score up on these guys and pick up a good win number 1 for Jalen Clark's sophomore season. So San Jose State will be getting the ball to kick off the game. I will see you guys when Stanford and Jalen Clark have the football. So 3rd down and 1 here. I don't know what to go with offensively, and we're going to have a 4th down upcoming. We went 3 straight runs with Jalen Clark, picked up 9 on 1st down, and then the last couple have been for no gain. And Clark, I don't think he got it. No, I don't think he did. San Jose State will take over on downs. Oh my God. 9 yards on 1st down. No yards on the next 3 carries. McGillicuddy is this defensive end's name. I don't want to show any defense in this game, but I just looked at that guy's name, and that's an interesting last name. McGillicuddy. So San Jose State has taken a lead here on a touchdown pass by their quarterback. It was like a 1-yard touchdown pass. And I don't want to make any promises, but I can almost guarantee you that I'm not going to lose this game. I cannot lose this game. For the sake of the channel and for the sake of the series, I cannot lose this game. So 1st down and 10 here. We're going to try and get this one to Bradford. And he dropped it. Look, I'm telling you guys, I'm going to try and do everything that I can to win every single one of these games. But there's just something about this Stanford team. They're not good. We're going to give this one to Clark, and he's going to pick up maybe 2 yards. So 3rd down and 7 here. We're going to try and pick up the 3rd down. And Bradford decided to slide down to his knees. So 4th down and 1 upcoming. Do we dare go for it again? So we're going to call timeout. I do want to go for it, but I don't know exactly what kind of play I want to go with. So we need to pick up 1 yard. So I don't know really what play to go with, but we're going to try and pick it up on the ground here. If we don't pick this up, man, I don't know what to say. I was going to say we have to pick up the 1st down. It's Stanford versus San Jose State. 2nd down and 10. Let's see if we can go deep here to number 87, our tight end, and we got a completion. 1st down and 10, Stanford. So I'm going to go to the right. No, I'm going to go to the left. I was going to say we can go away from the impact guy on defense, but it doesn't matter. Let's go to where we have so much more space. There is a 9-yard pickup for Clark then. Going to the tight end again, and it's going to set up 1st down and goal. I've been focusing a lot more. I don't know if you guys can tell in this game. I want to make sure that I'm making the correct reads. I had a guy in the last episode comment down below that I just make terrible reads, and I couldn't agree anymore because there are a lot of times where I'm playing and the reads that I make are just not good reads. 1st down and goal. I know this play's not going to work, but we're going to try it anyway. We're going to try and get the ball to Moore here on the reverse. Actually, no. Edwards is just going to keep it. Touchdown Stanford. And we're an extra point away from this game being tied. So 2nd down and goal for San Jose State. I knew I wasn't going to show any defense here, but they're knocking on the door. I figured we'll show a play or two here as they go play action. And 2 times he dropped an interception. I'm going to start using on defense because the whole reason that they got down here in the first place was because if I had usered, we would have been able to stop them. Instead, I didn't user it, and their receiver made a good play. So 3rd down and goal. If the opportunity is there, we will do the same exact thing. They are going to pass all day to throw, no pressure. And eventually we get to the quarterback for a sack, 4th down upcoming. Got to think the Trojans, I believe it's the Trojans of San Jose State, will kick a field goal. Spartans, my fault, Spartans. So I really wish I had made Jalen Clark a little bit smaller than he is, because he's a power back and he's just way too slow to really feel like he's a dynamic ball carrier. So maybe it's something that he can continue to work on. And if we did decide to play up until his senior season, maybe it's something that he would get better at. But for the time being, he's just going to be a slow running back. He's breaking tackles here. Finally, they take him down. 3rd down and 3. I think if he picks up 2 yards here, you got to think, well, we have 2 opportunities to pick up this 1st down. Here is Clark. Clark's got a lot of good space there, and he's got himself a 1st down. So 1st down and 10 after the good run by Jalen Clark. And we're going to try and go deep here. We barely got it off. Moore catches it. Well, I should say I caught it. 1st down and 10 for Stanford. We're going to try to get this one to Bradford, and that's a terrible pass. That route is very good against cover 2. We're just not making the throw. 2nd down and 10 here. We're going to try and get it to Clark. That should be a face mask. They're not going to call it, though, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 11. 3rd down and 11. We'll see what the play call is here. We're going to try and get it to Chase across the middle, and we got it to Chase. He cuts back. Touchdown, Stanford. 30-yard touchdown pass as we take our first lead. I believe this is the first lead of the game here for us. What a cutback. So I tried to use her and get an interception this time, and it went poorly. So San Jose State is set up. 1st down and goal at the 3-yard line again. They're knocking on the door, and they score 6. So 1st down and 10, we're going to get the ball to Clark. I don't know. I did not need to do that, but it's going to be a 1st down and a gain of 15 anyways. So here we are again, 1st down and 10. We're going to try and get this one to Clark. Terrible. I don't know what that route was. He was supposed to keep running out towards the sidelines, and he decided to do whatever he wanted to do. 2nd down and 10 here. We're going to try and get this one to Chase again. And Chase is turning into the number 1 wide receiver on this team. 1st down and 10. We're going to hand the ball off to Clark. He's breaking tackles, and he picks up a couple of yards. 2nd down and 7 upcoming. 2nd down and 7. We're going to just throw this one up to whoever this guy is, Wesley. Wesley comes down with it. 1st and goal, and we're going to call our 1st timeout. 2nd timeout, my fault. So we're passing the ball with some success. I know last year we were kind of critical of our quarterback, and it's the same guy this season, and he's kind of getting it done so far. Taking all the time in the world. Clark trying to muscle his way in. Finally, he scores a touchdown. That should not have been that hard, and we're going to take the lead before the half. All right, we're going to give this one to Clark on 1st down. We got a lot of space. Jalen Clark, his biggest run of his career. Can he outrun the other safety? Touchdown, Jalen Clark. Big time run. 70-yard touchdown run for Jalen Clark, and Stanford extends its lead. So San Jose State has made this a close game again as they give it to their fullback on the fullback overplay, and it is now 28-23. More likely will be 28-24 after the PAT. So I wasn't even paying attention, but I looked over when it said no good, and I was so shocked. San Jose State misses the PAT. So maybe I shouldn't say it's 28-24 so quick. We're going to get the football back here. We're going to continue to try and run the football with Jalen Clark. It's the only thing that makes sense. 2nd down and 12 here. And we just fumbled the ball. Luckily, our offensive lineman, Fletcher, falls on it, and that's going to be 3rd down and 13. We're going to get this one to... Never mind. Pass falls incomplete, and San Jose State's going to get the football back. James McKillicuddy is injured on the play. One of the strangest last names I've seen. And it's intercepted by Sanchez, and this one's going the other way. It's going to be a pick 6 for number 2, Sanchez. Stanford extends the lead, and hopefully that puts San Jose State out of their misery. 73-yard touchdown. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's us who leads 35-23. We're 1 quarter away from picking up win number 1 for Jalen Clark's sophomore year. San Jose State was inches away from scoring a touchdown, and they just fumbled the ball. inches away from scoring a touchdown. So we're going to try a play that the AI, the CPU, tries to call all the time, and we're going to see if it has any bit of success. It almost did. Should we call it one more time? This is going to be really cheesy, but we are going to call it again. And that is going to be the last time we call that play. So we just went 3 and out. We should have given the ball to Jalen Clark. We did, but the first 2 times we gave it to him, we tried to throw the ball with him. So 4th down and 10, we're going to punt the ball away. This is going to be a pretty boring into the video and into this game. So bear with me as we try to wrap this one up against San Jose State. So San Jose State just scored a touchdown. It is what it is. And I'm not going to lie, I tried to use her again, and I was unsuccessful again. Maybe I'm just going to let the CPU take over because I keep kind of botching those attempts. So San Jose State makes it a 5-point game. What is going on? Bradford fumbles once, picks it up, fumbles again. Take this guy off the field. This guy sucks. So 1st down and 10 here for Stanford. This could be another big play. Let's see how the play develops. 1st down and 10. Here's the give. Letting our blockers get out in front as Clark's going to have a big 1st down. Another big run for Jalen Clark. So we're going to run halfback direct for the first time this game, as it's going to be big yardage for Jalen Clark. Another 20-yard run. Can we get his 3rd touchdown of the game? So San Jose State will start calling their timeouts. Hopefully it doesn't matter. So Clark is 15 yards away from hitting 200. He's not going to be able to do that today unless we get the football back after we score a touchdown on this play right here. Ooh, I got a little too cocky. So what do I do here? They got 1 timeout. We're 2 yards away from picking up the 1st down. They would need to score a touchdown regardless to win the game. I think I'm just going to go for it, to be honest with you. If we don't get it, they have to go 97 yards. So I'm going to let the clock wind down, and then we will snap the ball. All right, so game on the line right here. Here's the give to Clark, and it's his 3rd touchdown of the day. And that one will cap this one off. So Sanchez has the opportunity to take this one back for his 2nd pick 6. But this is the career of Jalen Clark. Down to the 12-yard line, we're going to try and get Jalen Clark his 4th touchdown and over 200 yards. A lot of you guys aren't going to like this, but we're trying to get this guy a Heisman. 3rd down and 5. Clark to the edge, and he's down to the 1-yard line. 201 yards for Jalen Clark. Clark has himself a passing touchdown as well. You talk about a Heisman performance. There you go. Well, that is going to do it. We move to 1-0 here in Jalen Clark's sophomore season. A dominating victory. And early on in the game, it didn't look like we were going to be able to perform that well, or I should say that San Jose State looked like they were going to make this a very, very close game. Turns out we were the better team by far, and the stat sheet doesn't really replicate that. 442 yards for San Jose State, only 378 for ourselves. 217 yards rushing, they had 132. They passed for 310 yards, we only had 161. The biggest thing was no turnovers. And then looking at the individual stats here, Jalen Clark, 1 for 3, 1 yard, 1 touchdown. And then looking at the rushing here, 25 carries for 201 yards and 3 touchdowns. Well, that is probably going to do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, I encourage you to leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you guys' favorite part of the video was. Like I mentioned earlier on, Madden 24 is about to fix their franchise mode draft class bug, so we will be beginning a Pittsburgh Steelers franchise over there. I made a video probably 3 weeks ago talking about the announcement of my Madden 24 franchise. Then I found out about the draft class bug. I've been holding off until they fixed it. They're about to fix it, and so I'm kind of excited to get that one started. I hope you guys are excited for it. It's going to be kind of like this, but it's going to be more set because I don't know what each episode is going to hold in this series because I don't know what game I'm going to play. Also, we're playing on an older game, so it is just a little outdated, not as modern as I would like. But I appreciate the support. You guys have been killing it recently with the engagement and the love that you guys have shown on the channel. So I definitely appreciate it. I just ask that you guys please join me on this journey, and I'll continue to put out content 1 to 2 times per week. And that's going to finish it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys next time. See ya.